future workforce of today and into the future, our kids have to be excited about science, technology, engineering, math. They have to develop skills that make them, that prepare them for the labor force of the future, whether it's in technology, the world of high tech and coding skills, and all of those types of modern day skills are important for kids to learn now, probably even before they get to high school, so that they can become the future labor force that we'll need in our province, in our country, and around the world. I'm Sandra Baumgartner, and I'm the CEO of the Saskatchewan Science Center. I've been here now for 10 years, and really have come to the Science Center world from my passion for education and wanting to bring science learning opportunities to children and youth in our province. So that's really where my caring comes from and where my passion is. I worked for the Canadian Wildlife Federation and did a lot of work with science education, communications about wildlife and the environment. So it's just really learning more about the world around us and discovering new and interesting things, is bringing a science learning experience to children in other parts of the province, those that wouldn't have the opportunity to come to the Science Center for a visit, so that live in urban areas. And over the last 5 or 10 years, we've been doing a lot of work in northern Saskatchewan, where we have an outreach team that goes to communities in the north and brings a science learning experience, workshop experience to those children. And those are really the exciting opportunities, and actually the story that I told the nominators of this award about is the bright eyes and the enthusiasm of children that get to do a science workshop for the first time. Some of these children have never been exposed to some of the opportunities we have here, and the stories are really quite heartbreaking in some senses. One recent story, our team went up to a school in northern Saskatchewan to deliver a coding workshop for children, and the teacher remarked afterwards about a young girl who he wasn't even sure that she would actually come to school that day. Her attendance was very low, but she actually did come for the day and was so engaged in the workshop, in the hands-on activities that our team were delivering, that it was a different child in his eyes because of her enthusiasm. And that's really what's important to us, and to me personally, is making sure that we bring those opportunities to children that wouldn't normally get those opportunities. The other thing that's really exciting for us is doing some new programming around coding. Children really need to know and understand how to do some basic coding skills, regardless of what type of career that they take in the future. So we're going to be doing more programming in the future around coding, but we're also going to spend some particular time encouraging young girls to get interested in coding and technology, but also getting interested in science and technology in general. Absolutely. It's just, I think, being open to discovery and trying new things. As we become adults, we sometimes are hesitant to try something because we're worried that we might fail. And the beauty of children is they haven't had those experiences or been taught to be afraid to fail. So learning from doing, learning from our mistakes, and being open to and not afraid to try something, and even if it doesn't work, what did you learn from it, and how we can learn from our failures and from mistakes. So kids are wonderful about that. They'll just go and figure it out. As adults, we sometimes edit ourselves before we try and problem solve. What we do at the Science Center, everyone thinks of the Science Center as a fun place to be, and I come there with my kids and I have a great time, and that's really what we do, and that's the type of learning we want you to have. But being able to share the stories of those children that don't have the opportunities in our community, not just in our community, but in other parts of the province. So having this vehicle to share with our community some of the great work that the Science Center and our team are doing across the province is a privilege, and I appreciate very much the opportunity to share with you all my story.